Hi, I am What is cryptocurrency? How to understand it? Hi, I am Vinay and welcome to our channel DDN. Well, as the title said, what is a cryptocurrency and how it works? Economics is boring, accept it or not. Our lives depends on it. But are we headed towards the end of money as we know it? Will we have to burn our rupees, dollars and euros, transform every single penny we have into digital binaries? Or should I say to cryptocurrency? Is it really the new goal of the future money? Or is it gambling financial disaster? If these are questions you would have asking yourselves, I have a story to share with you. What the internet did for information digital currency, it is revolutionizing transactions and eliminating banking. There are record breaking price surges every other day. What do? You made a pros and cons. Understand where you are putting your money, and that is where the problem lies. Most of us do not understand money and its handling. It's a life skill you will not taught in school beyond the basic computing. Now, if money changes form, and first thing you try to do is understand it. And that is what we do today. And if you are worried that we are going to get too technical, do not. It's all play in English. Let's start with understanding three basic concepts: Bitcoin, blockchain, and cryptocurrency. What do they mean? Here are some quick definitions. First, Bitcoin, it is the name of the best known cryptocurrency. Like the euro is one type of currency. Bitcoin is digital and decentralized. It exists electronically. It's a computer code only. And I will explain that in a bit. For now, the second definition, cryptocurrency. It is a medium of exchange for Bitcoin, just as notes and coins of rupees and dollars. Crypto means data encryption. It basically ensures the security of transactions. Now you have been heard about your messages has been encrypted. It means they are secure. It's the same for crypto, the secure and encrypted data. But unlike debit and credit cards, cryptocurrency has no physical counterpart. It's the only format it exists in. The third definition is blockchain. It is the technology that enables the existence of cryptocurrencies. Think of it like a computer file that stores data, but this is a file across a vast network of computers and it's not exclusive to Bitcoin and crypto. Blockchain has many uses. This is just one of them. This is everything we don't understand about money, combined with everything we don't understand about technology. Now don't lose your head if you do not get it, because most people don't. Only 1 out of 10 people understand how cryptocurrencies work. 1 in 3 cryptocurrency investors themselves know little thing about it. Take Bitcoin for instance. No one even knows who created it. It has been in circulation since 2009, but the identity of its creator or creators remains a mystery to this day. Over the years, many people have claimed to be Satoshi Nakamoto, but still no clarity whether it's one person or a group of people. No one really knows. But it's all a potential flaw in digital banking, double standing. Now, what's that? Let me explain with an example. If a person buys a samosa worth 10 rupees, for instance, they cannot spend that same 10 rupees bill anywhere else. But when the same amount is paid digitally, some people can manipulate systems and spend the same 10 rupees more than once, and that in simple words is double spending. To stop this from happening, you have banks and credit card companies acting as middlemen. So they bought for the transactions that you make, and they prove that you already paid for something. At the same time, they take their own cut of the transactions you make. So enter Bitcoin. It solves both these fiddle problems. Like I said, it is decentralized, meaning there is no third party controlling it. Instead, it is regulated by its own community of users, and all of them record all of their transactions at the same time. Any attempt to fool the Bitcoin community will ideally get noticed and the payment will get rejected. No single user or government or bank or credit card company can force a fee on your payment or control its flow. Plus, Bitcoin is said to be secure from the effects of currency debasement and inflation. That sounds perfect, doesn't it? Well, it is it. Bitcoin is not without problems. The transactions are irreversible once you paid. You paid, you will not get a penny back, plus it's extremely volatile. The value keeps fluctuating. On the 14th of April, it was worth 1 Bitcoin 63,000 US dollars. On the 23rd of April, it sank below $50,000. Why does this happen? You see, like everything else, the price of Bitcoin is driven by demand and supply. When the demand increases, the prices go up. But people see the price going up, they feel like cashing in. They try to sell their own Bitcoin, and this leads to more people wanting to sell. But sometimes there are not enough buyers, so they lower their price, and on it goes like a roller coaster ride. So fluctuation is problem number one. The second problem has to do with security. The digital wallets containing Bitcoin are stored in phones and computers, and we all know how vulnerable these are to theft and hackers. In 2016, a Los Angeles hospital ended up spending 17,000 US dollars on illegal transactions after hackers took control of its computers for more than a week. So if you have a good amount of money invested in Bitcoin, create passwords that are difficult to guess. Also stop visiting those weird and suspicious websites. The same rules apply for every other cryptocurrency, which brings us to the question, how many are there? There are 4,000 plus. There are more than 4,000 cryptocurrencies in the world. Why do so many of them exist? Because why not? The key software to create a crypto is open source, which basically means anyone and everyone can create them. So there is Litecoin, Namecoin, Peercoin, Gridcoin, Ripple, Primecoin, Order, Mazacoin, Stellar, and this Dogecoin, a cryptocurrency that started off as a meme. It has now become mainstream in 2013. Two software engineers used the image of a dog and made this cryptocurrency as a joke. Their aim was to make fun about how people would invest in anything. And guess what? People did just that. On the 20th of April, Dogecoin's market capitalization has reached more than $50 billion. It ended up being worth more than Ford and Marriott. And this episode is both laughable and fascinating. It tells you about the times we are living in. The online campaigns can have a surprisingly big impact on the market price of anything, and age where parody can be turned into a real asset. Dogecoin is worth $50 billion because people believe it is worth $50 billion. So the same in the case of Bitcoin, the fundamental reason because people agree it has value. So the same in the case of Bitcoin, the fundamental reason it has value is because people agree it has value. The vast majority of people investing in cryptocurrency are just responding to the craze around it. What about governments? These countries recognize cryptocurrency. The UK is working on something called Bitcoin. Russia does not recognize cryptocurrency. China cracked down on it, but then it shifted its position, now being calls it alternative investment. In India, cryptocurrency is not legal tender, but there are people who invest in it because people around them do it. So finally, the future of currency is digital. There is no doubt about it. But when you invest, you must know that you are not just investing, you are also gambling. And if you are ready to gamble, you must also be prepared to win or lose.